Hello everyone, welcome once again. So I'm taking you all the way to Canada today and specifically the province of Manitoba. Why? Because I have discovered this public university there and they have 16 fully funded positions for one of their master's program for 2026 for that is August, September next year. So I want to take you through the name of the program website, the requirements, and the various documents, including these 16 fully funded positions. You heard me right. 16 fully funded positions. So just stay with me and let me walk you through the process. The first thing you have to do is to open your browser, either Google Chrome, Safari, or whichever browser you're using. And the name of the university is University of Winnipeg. So I'm not even done typing. You see the name is here, the University of Winnipeg, Public University in Winnipeg, Manitoba. So this brings you to their official website. Click on it. Then you come to the admissions. You have academics as well here. Research, campus life, about and news. But our focus is on admissions and specifically the graduate studies website. So you click the graduate studies and it brings you to the graduate studies website. Then our focus is on the graduate programs. Now we are at the graduate programs side, and you see they have a whole lot of positions: applied computer science and society, applied economics, bioscience, technology and public policy, bioscience and policy, criminal justice, and a whole lot of programs here: peace and conflict, public administration, religion. But my focus today is on this particular program, this one: environmental and social change. So you click on this plus here, and the program is a 2-year thesis-based program. The contact information for the graduate program chair is there, and the program administrative coordinator too is there as well. You can see their emails are here. Now let's go to the program web page itself. The program is a Masters in Environmental and Social Change. So let's quickly look at what it entails. So when you scroll down, you can get information about what the program is all about. And look at what I was telling you. The Masters in Environmental and Social Change program, offered through the Department of Environmental Studies and Sciences and the Department of Geography at the University of Winnipeg, has 16 fully funded positions for excellent students. So not just any student, but what? Excellent students. And these 16 fully funded positions, they are real. But before we even come to talk about the positions, let me take you back to the requirements. So let's look at the program listing. So when you come to the program website, everything about the program is listed there. You can just read and have a look at it. Let's look at admission requirements. Students must hold or reasonably expect to hold by September an undergraduate degree suited to their desired credential with a minimum cumulative grade points average of 3.0 out of 4.5. Examples of relevant undergraduate degrees may include environmental sciences or studies, geography, planning, history, natural resource management, or indigenous studies. Let's look at the English language requirements. And I know for sure Ghana wouldn't be part because it will be waived for us. So let's just double check the waiver options. So these are the waiver options. Good. As I said, Ghana is there, and there are some African countries there as well. So Ghana is there, and other countries are also there. So if you're from Ghana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Uganda, and any of these countries, you don't need an English proficiency letter, or you don't need to take the IELTS. Let's come back. So how to apply? One, you complete the online application, and this is, once you click on this, it takes you to the website for you to create an account and put in the application. Then two, the following must be included with the application. A, transcript from all recognized post-secondary institutions, whether or not a degree has been awarded. For initial assessment purposes, Copies of unofficial transcripts uploaded on the online application are acceptable and preferred. Official transcripts will only be required if you are recommended for admission. All official transcripts are to be sent directly from the post-secondary institution. That is, if you are recommended for admission. If the final transcript does not show the completed degree has been conferred, an official unauthorized copy of your diploma or your degree is also required. B. Contact information for two individuals familiar with your academic work and who will provide letters of recommendation. So with that one, you fill it during the application process so that your recommenders can receive the email in their institutional emails directly and submit the recommendation on your behalf. I've spoken about the English proficiency already. Then other supporting documents, we have your CV or resume and proof of permanent residency if applicable. It doesn't mean the program is for only permanent resident, but if you are a permanent resident, you can upload that document. Then the start date is what? September. The deadline, you have to complete the online application, including all supporting documents, by February 1st. And these are the program contacts. So the Masters in Environmental and Social Change, the email is there. The Graduate Studies Admission Office, their phone number and their email is also there. Now, we've looked at the requirements and we've looked at the program. Let's go back to these fully funded positions. So as I mentioned, we'll come back to the program web page. Once you click on it, you scroll down, and I'm highlighting this again for everyone to have a look at it. They said what? The Masters in Environmental and Social Change program through the Department of Environmental Studies and Sciences and Department of Geography at the University of Winnipeg has 16 fully funded positions for excellent students. So you've looked at the requirements already, what they want. So if interested, start gathering your documents. Let's now explore these funded positions for their master's program. So these are the positions available. The positions available are under 1, climate awareness, environmental influences on water quality, forest resilience and climate change, 2 positions there, climate change policy, governance and environmental justice, monitoring human impact across the national homeland of the Red River Métis. So let's expand all. Let me click on the first one. You click on the plus here. So this gives you the description of the project, then the qualifications and support. Let's look at that. We are seeking a hardworking and dedicated colleague with a 4-year bachelor's degree, that is in environmental studies, environmental and resource management, geography, education or health sciences. So even if you have education, you can still put in the application. A successful candidate will have a track record of academic excellence and strong English writing skills. The successful candidate will receive a guaranteed minimum of 17,500 Canadian dollars per year in funding support for 2 years, plus support for direct cost of research and conference participation. So aside these 17,500 Canadian dollars, they are going to give you some additional funds for any direct cost that you'll be spending in your research, and also if there are conference participations, they are going to support you as well. How to apply? Serious expressions of interest can be sent to Dr. Breton Burton, Associate Professor in Education. The email is right there. Instruction: your email must include your 1, updated CV, 2, transcript, unofficial is acceptable as they mentioned, and a sample of your writing or your writing sample. And your writing sample can be your 10 papers or your thesis or research work or project work that you did at the undergraduate level. Let's look at the environmental influences on water quality. Okay. And under that, we have the boreal watershed carbon cycling. So let's click on that as well. Description of the project. Everything is there. You read about it. My focus is on the qualifications and support. We seek an enthusiastic and dedicated colleague with a 4-year bachelor's degree in environmental science, biology, ecology, forestry, geography, earth science. The successful candidate will be able to demonstrate how their background and goals fit with the graduate opportunity. The successful candidate will receive guaranteed funding support for 2 years plus support for direct cost of research and conference participation. The incoming team member will also have access to the CFI funded water quality analysis lab at University of Winnipeg. So with this one too, they are giving you a guaranteed funding for 2 years. Let's look at how to apply. Serious expressions of interest can be sent to Dr. Laura Carson, that is the Canada Research Chair in Environmental Influences on Water Quality and Associate Professor in the Department of Geography. So the email is right there. Instructions. Your email must include 1. Your updated CV or your resume. 2. An official transcript. 3. A brief statement outlining why you want to join our team. And in the subject line of the email, instructions are here, so pay rapt attention to it. In the subject line, it should be MESC position 2026. Let's move on to the next one, that is forest resilience and climate change positions. So let's look at what that touches on as well. So under that, we have the integrated inventory and cost benefit assessment of distributed forest biomass in southeastern and eastern Manitoba using airborne and ground surveys. So let's click on it. So when you come here, you read about the position, description of the project, then the qualifications and support is right there as well. So they are saying we seek 2 hardworking and dedicated potential graduate students with a 4-year bachelor's degree in a relevant field such as forestry, geography, remote sensing, environmental studies, and or computer science. The successful candidate will have a track record of academic excellence and strong writing skills. Experience with geographic information systems and remote sensing is required. Familiarity with programming, that is Python, for data analysis, machine learning, or LIDAR data processing is an asset. The ability to support field data collection with our provincial partners for forestry invention support. The successful candidate will receive a guaranteed minimum of $30,000 per year in funding support for 2 years. Wow, this is marvelous. 30,000 Canadian dollars for 2 years. So in all, that is 60,000 Canadian dollars for that 2 years. And they are even saying minimum. So once you come and start, you might even be getting some additional ones or some add-ons. Direct cost of research, that is field work, are covered by our provincial partners. The start date is preferred for May 2026 to join summer field work, with courses starting for 2026. How to apply. Serious expression of interest can be sent to Dr. Christopher Story in the Department of Geography at the University of Winnipeg with the email subject to read Forest Biomass Project Student Enquiry. So please, in your email subject, strictly, this is what they're asking you to use. Don't go and use what you want or what you like. Just copy this and put it or type it at the subject side of your email. And the deadline for submissions is January 31st, 2026. So you still have some time. Your email must include the following: updated CV, an official transcript, a research writing sample, that is an undergraduate thesis or major paper. 4. A statement of qualifications and interests as they are related to the project description. All potential applicants will be reviewed by the research team, but only the successful applicants will be supported through the official application process. Let's move on to the climate change policy, governance, and environmental justice. Let me take some water. Under that, we have the carbon credit and renewable energy in India. So you can read about the project description is right there. Let's look at the qualifications and support. The successful candidates will have a related 4-year bachelor's degree in environmental studies, environmental law, public policy, international development. Previous experience working or studying in India is a definite asset. The successful candidate will have a track record of academic excellence and strong English writing skills. The successful candidate will receive a guaranteed minimum of 20,000 per year in funding support for 2 years. So that's 40,000 Canadian dollars for 2 years. And additional support for direct cost of research and conference participation. How to apply. Expression of interest can be sent to Dr. Kirit Patel. The email is right there, Department of Environmental Studies and Sciences, and you have to include 1, your current CV, 2, your transcript, that is unofficial, 3, a writing sample. 4, your senior level undergraduate thesis or course, project, or academic publication. And fourth one, a brief statement of interest regarding your proposed research. Please note that only the successful candidate will be contacted. Let's look at the last one, monitoring human impact across the national homeland of the Red River Métis. Let's click on it. Understanding the cumulative effect across the national homeland of the Red River Métis, and the project description is right there. You can come and read about it. My focus for you is the qualifications and support. Let's look at it. We seek an enthusiastic and dedicated colleague with a 4-year bachelor degree in geography, environmental science, biology, natural resource management. The successful candidate will be able to demonstrate how their background and goals fit with the graduate opportunity. The successful candidate will receive guaranteed funding support for 2 years. This project is a collaboration between the MMF and the University of Winnipeg, and thus both will be involved in the selection of the successful candidates. Preference will be given to qualified Red River Métis applicants, and they are encouraged to self-identity on their cover letter. That is, those who are indigenous people. But it doesn't mean if you are not indigenous, you can apply. You can apply. How to apply? Expression of interest can be sent to Dr. Nora Carson, that's a Canada Research Chair in Environmental Influences on Water Quality, and also an Associate Professor in the Department of Geography. The email is right there. Your email must include your updated CV or unofficial transcript, a brief statement outlining why you are interested in this opportunity. Please include in the subject line, that is the subject, cumulative effect, MESC position 2024. So these are the wonderful opportunities available. And as I mentioned, there are 16 fully funded positions at the Department of Environmental and Social Policy, or Environmental and Social Change, as we can all see right here. So this is what I wanted us to have a look at. I've already taken you through the admission requirements, how to apply, and I've shown you all the positions that are available. As you can see right here, the Masters in Environmental and Social Change program offered through the Department of Environmental Studies and Sciences and Department of Geography at the University of Winnipeg has 16 fully funded positions for excellent students. Once you click on Explore Funded Masters Positions, it brings the positions to you for you to have a look at each of them. So I've read the requirements, how to apply. If you fit into any of these positions, please try your best and apply before January, because the time is taken. If you still don't fit in, you can still come back to the admissions. They have other programs as well that you can look at. As I mentioned earlier, a program like, let me just see, the graduate programs. Let me just click here. So I know for a program like Peace and Conflict Studies, they fund it as well. They fund this program as well, so you can check it out. If you don't qualify for those ones and you qualify for this, you can apply, because it's a joint master's program offered by the University of Winnipeg and University of Manitoba. And I know history is also hugely funded. It's a joint program by the University of Winnipeg and University of Manitoba. So if you have a qualification in history as well, you can check this school out. So basically, this is all that I wanted to touch on for today. And if you have the qualifications, please, if you have the requirements, try your best and put in an application for this particular program. That is the Environmental and Social Change program, because they have 16 funded positions and they are fully funded. So this is a little that I have for you today. And don't forget to share this video to anyone who might be interested in applying as well. And as you share, remember to also subscribe and continue to support the growth of our channel. I love you all. Take care and do have a lovely day. Bye bye. See you another time.